Number 5, just realized no sunglasses with FSD, attention monitoring not available. Tori, how many comments did we get on this post?
There's 56 comments and
56
75
comments.
yep, 75 engagements, and, um, the very first comment on here is it's got 65 engagements on just this comment, and M said, "I use FSD, attention monitoring, with my sunglasses, no issues, 2024, Model Y performance." And I wanna point out here that there's a lot of different kinds of sunglasses, right? So if you have lighter sunglasses where the camera and the infrared, if it can see through your lenses and see your pupils, you're good to go with attention monitoring. And for those who don't know, starting in 2021, all models since then have a cabin camera that's it's not recording for tracking. Tesla doesn't, they're not trying to record what you're doing in your car. It's just used for monitoring your pupils and where you're looking. And a lot of people find this very annoying because if you have the attention monitoring system, if you look down at the screen to change a song or do something for more than 2 seconds, it's burp, burp, you pay attention to the road, pay attention to the road. If you're holding your phone and look down, it might even be faster than 2 seconds. It's like it can pick up that you're holding your phone, and, that is very annoying. So what happens with certain types of sunglasses or even, bifocals or transition lenses, if the camera's having trouble seeing your pupils and where they're pointed, then it will alert you and say, watch the road, buddy. But if you have dark sunglasses or if you're wearing a ball cap and the camera can't see your pupils at all, it will alert you. And that's what Coate is saying here. Coates Jr. is saying that the attention monitoring is not available with FSD. Well, it actually, FSD is still available. The attention monitoring is not. And so Tom has a comment here that says they updated this during Christmas so you can use your sunglasses with full self-driving. And what that does, Scott Kelly says the same thing. 6 or 8 months ago, I use sunglasses with mine every day. And what happens here is that it says attention monitoring is not available, and you just have to give it forced feedback on the steering wheel every once in a while if it doesn't pick up that your hands are on the wheel. So it will still work without attention monitoring if you have dark sunglasses, but you have to tug the steering wheel or move the steering wheel a little bit every so often, or just keep your hand on the steering wheel and it will sense that there's weight on the steering wheel and then it will continue to work without even alerting you. People understanding the engineering behind if I keep my hand on here and there's weight on the steering wheel, it will know that I'm paying attention, have done stuff like putting weights on the steering wheel or putting a water. I've seen people like half water bottle and they like fold it around the opening of the steering wheel. The car can sense that. So that doesn't work as like this anti-nag way of doing things. So just be mindful of that. Um, and I'm going to read Andrew's comment and then I'm going to say why this is a bad idea. So Andrew says FSD is better with sunglasses because you can look down and use your phone and it doesn't see where your eyes are looking. Occasionally you will need to nudge the steering wheel, but it's way better overall. Well, uh, not advised, right? So I get that. Andrew, like I appreciate the honesty there. And let's face it, that's what a lot of people want to use FSD and are waiting for autonomy, full autonomy for so that they can be on their phone or do some work or text or Facebook, whatever, while the car is driving itself. But we're not there yet. It's still FSD supervised. So don't recommend doing this. But you can use FSD with your sunglasses, even if it says attention monitoring is not available. You just have to keep your hands on the wheel or nudge it every once in a while when it alerts you.
Yeah, overwhelmingly, the comments are, I've had no issues with sunglasses. I always drive with my polarized glasses, no issues. Even today, I drove to work and back using FSD. So there's a lot of people saying in here they have no issues with sunglasses. Some other interesting comments are talking about hats. Brad says works fine with sunglasses. Hats can get in the way though, so I tip mine a little bit or take it off. It's interesting. I have transition lenses, and my particular transition lenses don't transition in a car for whatever reason. It's kind of annoying.
I can tell
Um,
you why, but I don't wanna interrupt you, but I'll tell you why.
no, I well, I've had it explained to me, but yeah, I do notice on occasion, 90% of the time, mine works great, but I've had on occasion where mine is just getting a little bit cuckoo and annoying, and it does have I'm a ball cap wearer, and I tend to tip my cap down really low. So yeah, I'm kinda interested to try the baseball hat thing, but,
So
all in
you wear
all, there's a lot of people here that most people here are saying they wear sunglasses and don't have any problems here, so
you wear your hat like a Georgia boy, even though
yeah.
you now live in Florida. I guess Florida boys wear it that way too. I've spent a lot of time and have family in Florida, so
Yes, I do.
but and they can't be flat, no flat bills, although that's kinda cool sometimes, but, you curve it. You don't have the fish hook on the bill, right?
No, no.
So
I've done
oh, what's that? Sorry. So, your transition sunglasses, newer cars have UV blocking built into like a tint. It's not a dark tint, but it blocks UV rays from the windshield and the side windows as well. So your transition glasses, they activate based off of how much UV they're receiving. So it's not just a light thing, it's UV. That's why you could be inside in a brighter room and your glasses don't transition. But when you're outside, it picks up the UV rays from the sun, which are blocked by the windshield, hence no bueno on your transition
transition
glasses.
lenses, yeah.
Hey, the
Well,
things you
we'll
learn in a Tesla
yeah.
Tips and Tricks podcast, right?
That's right, that's right. And just kind of a reminder here that FSD attention monitoring, this is not necessarily a Tesla thing. In most countries, this is a regulation. This is a being in compliance. I think we're on a journey here. We're all everyone listening to this podcast, everyone using FSD is on the forefront of autonomous driving where we're headed to full-blown robo-taxi one day, and so, it's annoying a little bit sometimes, but I try to remind myself that, one day, if we keep being a part of this development process, research and development and continual improvement, one day we will be able to maybe just sit in the passenger seat of our own car and play on our phone if we so choose, and it be done safely, of course. So, that's just my kind of thing I remind myself when I'm getting nagged a little bit too much. It's part of the process.